Aoi Tsukasa is a name that has gradually become recognized among fans of Japanese entertainment and visual arts. While the world may often be captivated by loud personalities or extreme expressions, Aoi has carved her own path through subtlety, charm, and professionalism. Her journey reflects the careful cultivation of talent, the persistence of personal growth, and the ability to resonate with audiences on a deeper emotional level. Born and raised in Japan, Aoi showed early signs of creativity and sensitivity. From a young age, she was observant, noticing the small details around her. The way sunlight fell across a street, the rhythm of everyday life, the expressions of people as they interacted. These observations shaped her aesthetic sensibilities and gave her a unique perspective on the world. Even in childhood, she carried a quiet confidence, an innate ability to connect with people through her demeanor and presence, rather than through words alone. Her adolescence was marked by an interest in visual arts and personal expression. Aoi loved experimenting with hairstyles, colors, and clothing combinations. Not out of vanity but from curiosity, wanting to understand how small changes could influence perception, mood, and confidence. She often spent hours sketching, photographing, and reflecting on the emotions that aesthetics could evoke. This formative period was crucial, as it laid the groundwork for her later approach to modeling, performance, and public presentation. Entering her teenage years, Aoi Tsukasa's interest in entertainment deepened. Japan's industry, rich with diverse avenues for talented individuals, provided opportunities for those who could combine presence, discipline, and expressiveness. Aoi possessed a natural ease in front of cameras, a quiet magnetism that drew attention without demanding it. Photographers and creative professionals quickly recognized her ability to communicate subtle emotion through posture, facial expression, and eye contact. These qualities would later define her unique professional identity. Before stepping into the professional spotlight, Aoi experienced years of exploration and preparation. She took part in various amateur shoots, fashion events, and workshops designed to hone her craft. Each experience contributed to her growing confidence and understanding of the industry. These formative steps taught her essential lessons about patience, adaptability, and the importance of preparation. She learned how to respect deadlines, collaborate with diverse teams, and maintain professionalism in varied settings. Every small task became a building block for her career. Aoi's early professional work revealed her signature style, an ability to convey emotion without exaggeration. Unlike many performers who rely on bold gestures, she excelled at subtlety. A look, a tilt of the head, or a quiet smile could communicate depth, making her presence memorable. This approach resonated with audiences, especially those who appreciated authenticity and elegance over spectacle. As her career progressed, Aoi began to cultivate a personal brand that went beyond the confines of any single medium. She embraced social media thoughtfully, sharing glimpses of her life, creative process, and personal reflections. Her posts were not extravagant displays but sincere moments. A morning coffee, a book she was reading, a quiet walk through the city. Fans responded positively, valuing her transparency, approachability, and refined sense of style. Over time, she built a community of supporters who admired her both as an artist and as a person. Aoi's style is characterized by its balance, soft femininity blended with modern sophistication. Her fashion choices often combine comfort, elegance, and subtle statement pieces. From minimalist casual wear to thoughtfully styled photo shoots, she demonstrates an understanding of visual storytelling that enhances her natural charm. Makeup, posture, and expression are not simply tools. They are extensions of her artistic vision. Fans often cite her sense of aesthetics as inspiring, and her influence can be seen in emerging trends among young enthusiasts of Japanese style. While her visual presence is striking, Aoi's dedication to professionalism and work ethic is equally noteworthy. Photographers and directors frequently praise her for being attentive, responsive, and capable of taking direction intuitively. She approaches each project with preparation and respect, understanding that successful collaboration requires both skill and adaptability. This reputation has allowed her to maintain long-term relationships in the industry and participate in projects that highlight her unique talents. Beyond her career, Aoi emphasizes personal growth and emotional well-being. She believes that maintaining mental and physical balance is critical for sustained creativity. Meditation, mindful reflection, and light physical activity are central to her routine. She is known to spend time observing her surroundings, engaging with nature, and appreciating simple moments, all of which nurture her emotional depth and provide inspiration for her work. These habits resonate with fans, many of whom view her lifestyle as aspirational. Suzu's engagement with her audience is thoughtful and intentional. She encourages positivity, self-expression, and authenticity in her fans. Her online presence reflects not only her professional work but also her philosophy of life, that subtlety, sincerity, and empathy can create meaningful connections. This focus on human connection has contributed to her growing influence, making her presence both culturally and emotionally significant. As her career evolved, Aoi expanded her portfolio to include collaborations with fashion brands, creative projects, and lifestyle campaigns. These opportunities allowed her to explore multiple facets of her artistry, from editorial photography to conceptual visual projects. Each endeavor reflects careful consideration of aesthetics, emotion, and narrative coherence. Aoi demonstrates that a successful public figure is not defined solely by appearance, but by the consistency, quality, and authenticity of their work. Her influence is not confined to Japan. International audiences have increasingly recognized her approach to style and presence as emblematic of contemporary Japanese elegance. Comments on international social media platforms often highlight her ability to communicate universal emotional truths through subtle gestures. Aoi Tsukasa represents a form of expression that transcends language, an emotional and visual sophistication that appeals globally. Challenges, of course, are part of any career. Aoi has navigated pressure, public scrutiny, and the demands of maintaining relevance in a competitive industry. Yet she approaches these challenges with calm determination. Rather than reacting impulsively, she evaluates, adapts, and improves. This approach strengthens her authenticity and reinforces her public perception as a composed, reliable, and relatable figure. One of Aoi's defining strengths is her ability to evolve. While she maintains the core qualities that define her identity, she continually experiments with new styles, techniques, and expressions. This balance of consistency and growth ensures that she remains both familiar and fresh to her audience. Fans recognize her commitment to self-improvement, and this inspires loyalty and admiration. In addition to her visual and emotional appeal, Aoi is appreciated for her storytelling abilities. In interviews, photo captions, and social media reflections, she communicates narratives that connect personal experiences with universal emotions. Her stories often highlight resilience, introspection, and quiet joy, encouraging viewers to reflect on their own lives. Through this narrative approach, Aoi becomes more than a performer. She becomes a guide to emotional subtlety and personal growth. Aoi's trajectory also reflects broader cultural trends in Japan and globally. The appreciation of soft aesthetics, nuanced expression, and thoughtful presence aligns with shifts in audience preferences. People increasingly value performers who communicate authenticity, emotional intelligence, and understated beauty. Aoi Tsukasa embodies these ideals, positioning her as both a contemporary cultural figure and a long-term influence in entertainment and lifestyle circles. Her success illustrates an important principle. Genuine presence and emotional authenticity can resonate more profoundly than theatrics or artificial personas. Aoi has cultivated a body of work and a personal philosophy that exemplifies subtle influence, emotional resonance, and artistic integrity. She demonstrates that achieving lasting admiration is not merely about external recognition, but about building trust, connection, and emotional depth with audiences.